Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and in this video we got a full Redragon setup. All the peripherals, the webcam, the speakers, the headset, keyboard, mouse, all of that, and it's all super affordable at around the same price as the Corsair K100, which is about $230. So all this, and it's gonna let you stream, create content, make YouTube videos, do work meetings, school meetings, whatever, Zoom meetings, whatever you like, or just game in peace, knowing that all your peripherals are gonna be pretty decent for the price that you're paying. So in this video, I'm gonna go through all the different products that we have, and then at the end, we do have a giveaway for these amazing blue light glasses here, and I'll show you all of that. I know I've been showcasing that a lot recently on social media and stuff. We also have some really cool cables that go well with the Redragon lineup as well, so make sure to stick to the end, check that out. But for now, let's jump into the setup. Hey guys, this is Betty from Thok.click, and today we have a really cool video. In fact, I planned this out myself and it just came upon me one day when we were at Micro Center in Houston, and I actually saw a ton of Redragon products there, and I was like, whoa, Redragon's actually pretty big and pretty well known. So I reached out to them and I asked them if we could have an entire lineup of peripherals so I can showcase in the Redragon setup video. And this is episode 3 of Snazz Up Your Setup, the series where we showcase different setup ideas, different desk accessories, and a bunch of really just cool random stuff that I get on the side that looks really cool on your desk as well. So a lot of these I did have already because we did do reviews for Redragon. It didn't exactly send all of this in one go. I got it like one part at a time, but they agreed and we were like, okay, let's just do it. So here we are, really cool setup. I've got a really good cup of coffee today. It's pecan flavored. I haven't had flavored coffee in a while, but this is really good. We also have some really cool bonus accessories as well. And if you're not interested in watching any of this video and just want to know about the giveaway, the details are all in the description below, so make sure you check that out. But I mean, I would appreciate it if you stick it through and watch the video. So let's talk about the setup, shall we? All right, so we have 5 different peripherals. We have the keyboard, the Redragon K530 Draconic 1080p webcam. We have the M913 Impact Elite, which has a ton of buttons, but I actually wanted a white mouse, but they didn't have one available. So I got one of their mice from their sister companies, LTC, the Mosh Pit Mouse with the honeycomb design, Orpheus speakers here, and I've been using this as well, and the Zeus H510 headset in white. So a mix and match of black and white, and I think this looks good for my setup because I have a desk with white legs and a monitor that's black and a monitor stand that's black. So it's like mix and match of some sorts with some accents such as red and this rose gold color. So altogether, it looks really aesthetic, and paired with a Redragon wallpaper, even better. So with all of this gear, you can do an assortment of different things. You can do live streaming on Twitch or YouTube or wherever. You can create YouTube videos with gaming and doing a voiceover. You can even record your face and do that. You can do meetings, calls, things like that. So a whole assortment of different tasks that you can complete with just this peripheral set. And of course, you can listen to music and enjoy some alone time. Don't need to be interacting with people all the time. So it's a very versatile set of peripherals. Of course, we'll be looking at the keyboard first because here on this channel, we tend to focus on keyboards. So this is the Redragon Draconic in white. It's got the Redragon brown switches, and you can hear a little sample right now. And we do have a full review if you're interested in watching that. I'll link that over here. And It's a really good keyboard. It's about $65 total. It does connect with Bluetooth, so that's why on my setup there are like no wires, which is really convenient and nice. But if you do want to go with a wire, they do have a white one that can look pretty good as well. But one of the downsides with this with cables is that the USB-C port is actually on the left side. So instead of a wire going out through the back, it's going to go through the side and sort of look a little wonky. So that's why I prefer Bluetooth on this. However, if you're going to be doing some competitive gaming, there's obviously some latency and it's not the best. But for casual gaming, like what I've been doing, playing a lot of RuneScape and Stardew Valley, wireless is perfect and works really well and looks really good too. And it's mess free, looks nice. Next, we're gonna go into the headset. So this is the headset here, the Redragon Zeus 2. It does have a detachable microphone here that you can put on. And because this setup doesn't come with a dedicated microphone, if you do plan on making content, you're gonna have to use this microphone. And it's not too bad. There is a little bit of voice compression when you're talking, but overall the sounds are pretty clean. And it looks pretty good too if you put it on. And there are an assortment of connectors here. So there's a 3.5 to 3.5. So that's just for listening to sounds. And then if you want to connect it to your PC, there is a splitter that you can split the microphone and headphone jack into. There's also a USB dongle that you can connect directly to your PC without worrying about this. And that'll make the microphone work as well. But in this setup, we're gonna go with a splitter because I am connecting it to my Shitfula 3 DAC/amp. However, if you don't have one of those, the speakers that we're gonna talk about, they have a microphone and headphone jack as well that you can just plug straight into. And that way you don't have to reach around your computer and put this into your computer every time. So it's pretty annoying there. But overall, it's a really aesthetic looking headset. It's also available in black and red if you don't want to go with the white setup looking kind of thing. The keyboard's also available in black, so if you want a full black and red setup, it's totally possible. So this headset is about 50 bucks on Redragon, and it sounds really great. I'm comparing it to my HyperX Cloud 2s, which I've been using forever, and the audio is definitely on par. It sounds really good. It's really comfortable. However, I did have to spend a whole night stretching this headband out on a foam roller, and that is why it's so loose here today. If I didn't do that, it would feel a little bit tight on the head. Next, we're gonna go into the speakers, which I've had connected into my computer for quite some time now. And these speakers are really affordable at $25. They are red and black, and there's some pretty cool special features about these speakers is that they can combine together to make a sound bar. So each one at the top has some kind of connector and you just slide them in and it becomes this sound bar. However, with my setup, it sort of just looked a little weird because my monitor arm is off center and it just wasn't working with me. So I used them as speakers, one on each side, and that works the best for me. The volume knob also has red LEDs around it, and there is a dedicated microphone and headphone jack. I put mine at max volume on the wheel, and then I use volume controls on the computer to change the volume. And I've only had to go up to maybe 18%, which is barely anything. Next, we'll be talking about the webcam, the 1080p Hitman webcam. And this thing always has this red LED light that's gonna be on. When it's actually recording and turned on though, it has a different LED light that will turn on. There's also a really great microphone that comes from the webcam. However, it does pick up a lot of surrounding noise. So if you want something that's just going to get your voice, I recommend using the headset mic here or getting a dedicated microphone. With Redragon doesn't have yet, but if you want a affordable microphone, then the HyperX Solocast is a good option. So it is 1080p. I've been using a Logitech C920, and this pretty much has the same quality for, I think, $50. So it's $45. It's perfect for meetings and streaming. You can connect it right into your OBS or Streamlabs or whatever you're using to stream with. You can connect that right there, mount it on top of your computer. It has a bunch of little arms that you can position however you want. You don't need to mount it on top of your monitor. You could. All right, we got two mice. I'm going to talk about the official Redragon mouse first. The Impact Elite Redragon mouse. It's black, which is one of the reasons why I haven't really been using it with this setup, because I wanted all the peripherals to be white and everything else to be black. But it does have a wide range of DPI settings. I use it on the lowest one, which really says something about me, doesn't it? But it can reach up to 16,000 DPI for MOBAs or MMORPGs or whatever you need all those speeds for, so who knows. There's also 12 buttons on the thumb side, and they are contoured and textured, so you can record macros for all of them. And I don't know, I have no purpose for all of these buttons. The most I do is go back. So that's what I do. There's also one button on like the left click on the left side, and it's called the fire button. It's programmable. You can make it do whatever you want. The back of the mouse does have RGB, so that looks really good. And you have two buttons on the top. So one goes up in DPI and one goes down. So on the fly DPI adjustments, really great if you're playing different games and switching between them. However, for me, I just stick to the lowest one. It does come with a dongle for 2.4G connection, but something I realized recently is that if you do Bluetooth and you have a bunch of 2.4G connections, they sort of all interfere with each other and nothing really goes out the way that you want it to. So you'll start getting jumps in your mouse movements. Your keyboard is going to interfere with your mouse and things like that. So if you're going to be gaming, I just recommend connecting everything and doing that. This does come with a cable that you can connect it with. So does the keyboard. Everything else does as well. But if you're casually gaming, then by all means go wireless. All right, then the mouse that I got because I wanted a white one from their sister company LTC. This is the Mosh Pit Honeycomb mouse. This one I really like. It does come with a 2.4G dongle. You can turn it on to full light mode or just half light mode if you're trying to save power. And it has some lights at the bottom here, and then it also has some lights inside the honeycomb as well. So you could remove the honeycomb fully and take that off, and then they offer you a plastic shell that will just cover it all without the honeycomb pattern. The USB dongle fits right in here, so really convenient storage. And alongside that, they also offer a USB-C connecting cable, but it's like a shoelace. It feels really nice. It's very similar to my Cooler Master MM711 cable, except it's detachable, which is even better. You get a nice tactile scroll wheel, and it's ambidextrous because you have two buttons on the left and two buttons on the right. So whatever hand you want to use, it is a symmetrical mouse. I've just been digging it. It's got like a matte, smooth feel, but with all the usage that I've put into it, there hasn't been any shine at all. Again, it's also lightweight, but on this one, I noticed some pretty severe interference with all the other devices, and that happens with all wireless devices pretty much. So if you're gonna game, connect it. If not, leave it be. And I've tried it, my husband's tried it. We've deemed that this is a very palm grippy kind of mouse. It's pretty long. If you look at the length, like I sort of have to palm grip it. But again, I don't really play FPS games, so whether I fingertip, claw, or palm, it doesn't really matter. On to some of the cool accessories that we have to pair with this board, and that is the Thok.click artisan keycap here. It's full aluminum and it costs about $45, but they have different designs. Some of them are just naked without any designs on it. This one has the spade on it and it feels very solid. It adds a more of a lower pitch on a board, but it is a cherry profile row 1 profile key, and it looks beautiful. It feels amazing. If you want a really cool slick artisan that doesn't scream, I don't know, I'm so proud of my keyboard, I need to buy something super extra, then these are the way to go. Really cool designs. They also have really nice coil cables. This is one of the best coil cables that I've ever used. It has heat shrunken ends. It comes with instead of an aviator connector, I think this is a limo connector, but it is super sleek. It's all black. You can disconnect it and put it back together. They did accidentally send me a short connector, so this is more for laptops and whatever is this close. But for a computer, you know, I definitely need a longer cable. But this looks really slick. It's the longest coil that I've owned, and it snaps right back into place. So if you are looking for a really, really nice, well-made coil cable, check out Thok.click. I'll link it down below as well. And now, time for the giveaway, which I'm not sure if any of you are excited about it, but I sure am. This is a family-owned company. They started recently and they sent me out a pair of these blue light blocking glasses. Their company is called Umizato, and the day that I got them, we were super excited. Well, I was. Jake wasn't. But the day that we got them, I tried them on, and they do come with like this outside carrying case, this actual glasses case, and they also have like the glasses lens cleaner thing. But it is a super lightweight, durable metal frame, really not flimsy at all. And the thing I love the most about it is that it has these little ear pieces here that just rest on my face. And the reason I like that is because I have a, I don't know, like a weird cheekbone location or something. My glasses always fall off my face, and that's why I need the nose pieces. And these just look so good. They don't look like there's a ton of yellow if you're just looking at me, but if you like take them off and put them back on, you definitely notice that there's a bunch of like yellowing and tint in everything around you. So blue light glasses are something that I wear a lot because I'm looking at the computer screen all the time. If you're working from home, looking at the computer screen, thinking I've got headaches, I've got eye strain, all those things, then a pair could be beneficial to you. But the research is a little bit iffy. It benefits a lot of people, but it also doesn't make an effect on a lot of people as well. So you just gotta try it out to see whether it helps or not. And of course, you know, if you need a prescription, you gotta see your local optometrist. But they're super comfortable. They fit really well. You can see like the light being reflected on my glasses here. And it's pretty strong compared to my other pair. This pair was about $65. And then I got Jake a pair that was also the same price. So we bought his on the same day that we got these, because he wanted a pair so badly. So we paid for another pair pretty much. And they have a lot of women's sizes, men's sizes, really great. Use the code Betty10 for 10% off if you're interested in getting yourself a pair. But with the giveaway, we are doing a $50 gift card giveaway. All you have to do is join their email list using the link down below in the description. Follow them on Instagram, and then I'll post a picture of myself wearing these on our Instagram page, also linked down below. So just leave a comment there, and that's how I'll collect your entry. And on the 15th of November, of course, the exact details are down below. We will DM the winner, and you just DM me back saying you claim it or whatever. But yeah, everything is down below. Really easy to enter, sort of no risk at all. But if you are interested in checking them out, Betty10. I think I got another pair recently that I'll be gifting to someone for Christmas. So that just means that I really like the product. And it's pretty rare that, I mean, I wasn't like super excited when they reached out, and I was like, okay, blue light glasses, cool. I already have a pair, like how good can they be, you know? But I'm really impressed, and I think you guys will be too. So I hope you check them out. They're just a small company trying to rise up in all these blue light glasses competition, which there is a lot nowadays with everyone working from home. But anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed the setup. Check out Redragon. They're available pretty much everywhere nowadays. They're pretty good. And it's true, you can get an entire line of peripherals for about 200 bucks. It's pretty good. And on a sale, which they always have sales on Amazon or their website or whatever, it's a really good deal. I've been using everything for a couple of weeks now, and I can speak to the fact that their headset, their mice, their speakers, and their webcam are all really things that I highly recommend. The only reason I don't dig the 60% board is for that reason. It's 60%. I need my arrow keys. So I tend to use a 65% board, so maybe someday they'll come out with that. But all right, this episode is getting pretty long. I'm gonna enjoy my coffee when I'm done with this. If you have any ideas at all for what you wanna see in future Snazz Up Your Setup videos, comment down below. I am super open to suggestions. We have a lot of ideas that I've come up with, but I'd love to hear your ideas as well. All right, this was a pretty long one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.